Hey folks, it's Tom, your frugal prepper. This piece of crap Honda's still in my driveway. So I just want to go over this. Bear in mind, I'm not real familiar with Hondas. I don't work on them often. I'm more of a GM guy. But this thing, I tell you, I really thought it had a broken timing belt from the way it sounded when it was cranking, and it's definitely got some low compression issues. But I don't think that was the problem. It's got 250,000 miles on it. So let me show you. Alright, so I took this back timing cover off, and I'm able to look through the hole on the front one with the mirror, and I got her set top dead center, and she is in time. It needs a new timing belt bad. There's cracks all through this timing belt. We're going to replace that, but it wasn't a timing issue. So I went ahead and scoped this injector right here. I had a good ground, right? I didn't scope it. I put a test light on it. The power feed was good, and the ground. Now, when you have the ignition off, it'll show a path to ground on that wire. But when I turn the ignition on, the ground goes away. The 5 volt or the 12 volts comes up, but I had no pulse. When I went across both wires with the test light, I wasn't getting any injector pulse. I was getting spark, no injector pulse. So I went ahead and scoped both of the camshaft or top dead center sensors. I was getting a good signal there. I scoped the crankshaft position sensor. I went to the VCM or computer for that because it's under the crankshaft pulley, I believe. I was getting a signal from that. No start. Alright. And then I'm like, what in the world? So I paid a little closer attention when I was cranking it. I'm like, what's that blinking green key light? This is the keys that the customer gave me. This car has an immobilizer. It requires a key with a chip in order to start. And it turns off the fuel injection, disables the fuel if you don't have the right key. So it will not start. This is the keys they gave me. This is a set of keys that somebody made in case they lock themselves out of the car. They can use this to unlock the doors. These don't start the vehicle. The keys that have the key fob and the chip key, that's been lost. They couldn't find them after this thing sat, and they tried to get it started, so they gave me these. So all this troubleshooting for nothing because they don't have the right key. So just, I don't know, gotta be aware of these things, I guess. And now that I have this experience and know Honda a little better, it won't happen again to me. But I've ordered a key fob because you have to have a key fob to program the key on this, because you have to hit the lock unlock buttons on your key fob. So we'll program the key fob, then we'll program the new key. I ordered some cheap ones on eBay. Hopefully we can get this thing running. We'll get the new timing belt, water pump, and all that stuff installed, and get this thing out of my driveway. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. This is Tom, your frugal prepper.